What's going on, guys? Hey, what's happening? Well, look who is over here on my right.
Am I already in here?
You're already in.
Man, I know
You're already
introduction or anything.
no, ain't no introduction. We just going in after it.
You hit it hard right from the beginning.
It's going after it. Straight off.
Okay.
That's just
Come
how
on with it.
we keep it real up in here, babe.
Woo!
That's just
Coke
what
Zero, 9 more delicious.
not Coke Zero.
Hey, wait, that red cup. I don't see a Ridge Life logo on that red cup. Where's the good cup at?
Man, you gave me one of those Cokes like 9 years ago. The whole Ridge Light thing's gone off that thing. I've been waiting on a new one.
I got a whole case of them up there, man, just for you. I can't. Yeah. I can't, well, we know you're bougie and use those electric dishwashers up there in the mountain.
Yeah.
And that dishwasher wiped off the logo. Everybody thinks you're off grid, man. He's got a dishwasher. He's got a jacuzzi tub.
Apparently, I can't keep a dishwasher. Just jokes. Just jokes.
What's wrong, man? What?
Things. How's everybody doing tonight? As y'all can see, this one's going to be a fun one tonight, guys.
Lovely Texan wants to know if you got the Ridge Life sticker off Uber yet.
No, I've kept it on there. That's why I haven't worked with it in a long time. Because once you put a Ridge Life sticker on there, it ain't going to work.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, what?
Oh, look at the crew you got.
Lala, I ain't seen your email. How long ago did you send it? And if it has been a little while, go ahead and send it again because I get about 1,000 a day. So between all the emails.
Lumpy Burke says you can't keep a biscuit maker either.
No, it's a good thing I know how to make my own biscuits. Come on.
But man, my taco maker made some good tacos the other night.
True.
She made pot roast. She made tacos. So good.
I've got a hack for the tacos that actually Margarita taught me.
What's that?
You go to Walmart or Winn-Dixie or whatever your grocery store is around you, you get one of those rotisserie oven chickens. And then you buy the Pico de Gallo, like I like the spicy one, and you get the little avocado cups and stuff like that. And like me personally, I like baby spinach instead of like lettuce and stuff like that. And get you some corn tortillas, heat up the corn tortillas, and literally it's just put it together. There's no cooking, there's no nothing.
Really, the best way to make good tacos for this area is you go to your deep freeze and you pull out some of that venison you got last season and you shred it up. Oh, I'm sorry there. Too soon.
No, I did get some venison last season from you.
You still haven't eaten it.
I know, because I don't know when I'm going to get any more.
You still got that rabbit too, don't you?
Yeah, I'm about to add some more to it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm about to add some more to it.
Happy Smurf, what's going on?
I haven't really done any kind of big time cooking, man. I've been doing little hacks like that Margarita taught me. Just because right now, I mean, everything's kind of tore apart again. I do have the kitchen and the cabin still sort of and stuff, and my outdoor kitchen out here is completely tore apart. So I haven't even grilled in a while. But I got some baby backs in there, and it's been calling me. They've been like, "Come on, cook me."
Other than Freedom Weekend, I think the last time you really did any good cooking was when I was visiting.
Yeah. Freedom Weekend, and then I think when 3 Mississippi and them came.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that was after you came. So, I mean, I've thrown down a couple times.
Speaking of 3 Mississippi, I was talking to Mike today, and he called me about some bees he had on his property, and I couldn't go down there, but he ended up taking care of those bees. So you guys need to watch 3 Mississippi. I think Sunday he's going to have an amazing video with bees in the SIP.
Nice. Looks like my niece is in here. What's going on, SKW?
Woohoo!
It looks like the other half of Timifer. I cannot help but read that, and I literally laugh every single time I read it.
That's the point, man. That's the point.
Every time. Timifer.
Now
Hey,
I got
Halloween's coming up, guys. Wait until you see the matching outfits that Tim and Jennifer is about to have. I can see it coming.
We're gonna have one big sweater with two holes in it, right? We're gonna share one sweater and it's gonna say Timifer. We're gonna walk around with two arms and two.
Every time I read that, I swear I laugh. So if I ever have a bad day, I just need to go read that somewhere, and I'll be good.
On one of my videos, someone made fun of me for calling Jennifer Jen Jen. It was on my last video when I went to Big Spring there in Van Buren, Missouri. And he said, "What are you, 5 years old?" I said, "Man, that's actually what she calls herself, as Jen Jen. I think her Snapchat name, maybe her Facebook name is Jen Jen." And then, of course, the follow-up was, "What are you going to be, Tim Tim?"
She said for Halloween. In other words, what she's saying is, you better start dressing the same sooner. Like, don't you go on camera. Yeah, if she buys a red shirt, you better go get you a red shirt.
Hey, we've already done matching. We wear Blackberry Smoke t-shirts at the concert. We had the exact same shirts on. Yeah,
that's funny.
We're that couple. I guarantee we're gonna go motorcycle rides around the United States. We're gonna be twinsies.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I guarantee it, man. I guarantee it.
Hey. Well, hey, what do I know? What do I know? I can't keep a biscuit maker.
Maybe if you wore the same shirt as her.
Maybe.
Did you even give any of them come on t-shirts? I bet I've got more come on. I got more come on merch than most of your ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, nah, Margarita's got a bunch of come on stuff. Absolutely. Tim and Jennifer, you are too cute, Wanda says. Motorcycle rides are full of dirt. Yeah, you'll have that. And bugs too.
Oh, but yeah, you see my picture of me on the motorcycle.
The bugs are a lot worse than the dirt, I promise you that.
The teeth, get the bugs in the teeth. And
when I was younger and I used to ride the crotch rockets and stuff, I guarantee you half my diet protein was bugs. For sure.
Speaking of bugs, David Moffat's in here, and he's the one that gave us the stickers for the Timifer honey. I need you want to hear me say the Timifer honey. Go on and get it, Timifer honey. Actually, it says that on the label, David. Timifer honey.
Oh wow.
Established 2023.
and we're throwing signs.
Timifer 3.
Is
it a T and the M?
Oh boy, I tell you what, boy, if I disappear for just a little while, boy, my brothers just go south on me quick. Same thing happened to my brother in Florida, man. He got a labradoodle now and skinny jeans and a trekker.
Ooh, skinny jeans. Ooh.
He don't really have skinny jeans, but he bought a trekker, and I call that like an oven. That's not really grilling. And he got a labradoodle. And so I mess with him talking about, I can see it now. You sitting there with your labradoodle in skinny jeans, cooking in your oven. You gotta love it. Actually, my sister-in-law actually sent me a picture of him out on the boat with the labradoodle this weekend with the laughing emojis.
He was probably smoking them skinny cigarettes too, them long skinny cigarettes, right?
Nah, he quit smoking a while back. He's been doing all right with that.
Good man.
Proud of it. Don't be hating on Dad. See, she was there. She knows. She knows.
No sipping cream tonight. I got Coke Zero. And what do you got there?
I'm going with the Buffalo Trace tonight. Trying something
Buffalo Trace.
Trying something new. Yeah, I'm only having one drink tonight. I'm still tired, guys, from the trip, the weekend. I didn't get in until midnight last night. Yeah, it was a long weekend, long ride, but man, it was a great one. I had a great time. It was good, kind of getting away and kind of hanging out with family and all that good stuff. And I needed a break. I literally took 7 days off, guys. I have not turned my GoPro on in 7 days. I have filmed a couple of keeping it reels and stuff like that. I did edit some of the video that I already had shot prior to put out Friday. But if you notice, I really only put out one video last week, and I told everybody I was going to take a break once I got moved in here. And with my elbow having issues, and then me throwing my back out with that telephone pole over there at MT Homestead, and then me having this trip this weekend coming up, which was like, I don't know, 16 hours of driving. I figured this was a good week to do it. So went in and did it, but now we're back and it's time to get on the grind.
Somebody made you go all the way home because they ignored your call last night, right?
Yeah. Tim set me up, right? Tim said, hey, on your way back, man, I know you can be getting in late. You can swing on through and stay if you want. But Timifer didn't answer.
See, what happened was my mom said, "Hey, let's have a Labor Day picnic when you all get back from the river." We went to Current River floating this weekend, and
I was hungry. I'm just saying, I was hungry.
Well, and so came back here. Jen came down. We grilled ribs. 6 hours. I cooked ribs, smoked them on the grill, and then I had venison backstrap, and I did some bacon wrap venison. And man, we had some good victuals. So then Jen decided to stay the night, and David called, and yeah, that went straight to voicemail.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See where I stand?
Yep.
See where I stand? Just boom. Yeah, he's like, just drive home. It was raining too, guys.
I was like, David.
And you notice how he just rubbed in what they ate.
Oh man.
No. You know what I mean?
And I would say we didn't have enough for you, but I took the leftovers to work today, and they were so good.
I don't really believe him, guys, because whenever I went, I mean, we went out to eat. He didn't cook me nothing. I don't think he can cook personally. It's just my belief.
I will say this: the two places I took you to eat, I took Jen to eat, and she said they were good too.
Yeah, they was all right. I mean, the what was it? The French fries or whatever it was that we got.
Oh, the street fries.
Yeah, the street fries. I believe that was the best. The little brewery thing that we went to, I wasn't crazy about their food. I mean, it was okay.
We went there. We got something different that was real good. Of course, that pretzel with the beer cheese or whatever, that big giant pretzel was good. Yeah, their brisket. Yeah, but I think whatever you had or Mike had wasn't too good or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing to write home about.
The atmosphere was pretty cool for a little hole.
Yeah, it was a cool place. Right? It was a cool place, and I mean, come on, at a brewery like type situation like that, you don't really expect 5-star food anyways. You know, I mean, it's more about the atmosphere than anything. Let's see here. We got how many people in here? We got 550 people in here. Nice. I appreciate all of y'all for joining. I know this is not my normal day. I actually called him yesterday morning and said, "Hey, brother, I'm going to be on the road. Do you want to switch days?" But he had that barbecue that he was just talking about. And so he was like, "Well, how about you just go live at my time and bring me on, and we'll do a live together." And so that's what we ended up doing. And here we are, and now y'all get a 2-for-1.
And we got to say happy birthday to Mike from Drifting Dreamers 5.
And Junks the Gems.
Oh,
birthday today, too. I actually was in their live. I jumped in a couple of lives before this live. Mike and Junk the Gems did a little grilling birthday live together or whatever. So I jumped in there for a little while, and then It's All Grady gave away something in their live, and that was really cool that they made. So I jumped in there for a little while, and then now I'm here. So I've been living it.
Kelly Texan says 550. Tim's driving down your numbers.
He always does.
Always. He drives mine up, and I drive his down. That's the way. That's that thing we got going on there. I'll take it, man.
It's all so good. It's not about the numbers. It's about hanging out with my brother. That's right, right. Even though I literally drove right by his house and he didn't want to hang out with me. Let's see. Yeah, you got quiet on that one. You see that? We're actually in the midst, guys, planning some stuff right now. We've been talking about what? We ain't telling?
No.
I thought we already talked about we was telling.
Oh, of course we are. I was just messing with you.
I ain't listening anyways. I mean, maybe if he'd answered his phone, I might have listened. But because that he left me driving in the dark and the thunderstorm, nah, I don't care. Now we've been talking for a while, us and the guys here in the Fram, about doing a little trout fishing trip. And be honest with you guys, I don't really know nothing about trout fishing, but I like trout, so I'm excited about it. And I hit Tim up not too long ago, and I was like, "Hey, let's get serious about this. You know, it's about to be winter, so we need to get serious if we're gonna do it." And so we talked about it a little bit this morning, and I started making some phone calls. I still got a couple of phone calls to make to a couple of people. But yeah, it looks like next month we're gonna try to get together for a weekend and do some trout fishing, man. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we
Little
may
guys trip.
make it a long weekend. About 5 or 6 of the family dudes, and we're gonna be out in waders and some spring water, raking them in, man, raking them in.
Yeah, and cooking some good groceries, man. I'm all about eating some fresh trout, man. That we catch right there. I haven't, you know, I haven't really did any fishing since I've been here. I did some fishing in Texas when I was in Texas. I went to a couple lakes there. Since I've been here, I mean, I took my boat out and I've been out a few times, but it really wasn't. I was the driver of the boat. Normally, when you're the driver of the boat, it's kind of hard to fish and drive when you got like 4 people on your boat. You know what I mean? So I just kind of hung back and so yeah, I'm excited about fishing. I don't know a lot about freshwater fishing, anyways. I'm from Florida, man. I'm used to, you know, the flats or deep sea fishing or something, you know. So I got a lot to learn. So if I can get around a bunch of guys that know what they're doing, well, you know, I'll learn a little faster.
Well, this type of trout fishing, man, people can be going by in floats and canoes and inner tubes and music, and you're still gonna catch a trout. It don't matter. You ain't gotta be quiet. You ain't gotta. You just. It's gonna be easy, man. Matter of fact, not the last time I went, but the time before that, I caught just me 88 fish in 2 days.
Oh, that's when you made that epic video.
No, actually, I think I caught like 50 then, but the time before that was like 88.
You had like you had a trout count going on that one.
Oh, yeah.
That was an amazing video. If y'all want to see a good video, guys, y'all need to go back on his channel and watch that. I believe that might be one of the best ones that Tim ever produced. I really enjoyed that one.
Except for the intro was way too long. It was good, just way too long.
Yeah, the intro was a little long.
Tim, you need to separate that up a little bit. I'm still learning here. I'm still learning.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the only critique that I have, because what y'all don't see behind the cameras, guys, is we talk a lot. Me and Tim talk just about every day, and about stuff like that, just life stuff, and also critiquing each other's work. You know what I mean? What you think about this, what you think about that. It's all about working together to try to put out the best content that we can for you guys for enjoyment, and also, you know, kind of push each other to raise the bar. You know what I mean? Nothing like a little friendly competition, you know what I mean? To steel sharpen steel, right?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
So.
And on the business side of it, you know, like today we were doing the Amazon affiliates thing. You know, we kind of, you know, David's full-time YouTube. I want to be one day, so I got a lot to learn, and so we're feeding off each other there too.
Oh yeah.
Now
yeah,
we will not fly fishing. We're going to be doing ultralights with a sinker and a number 6 hook and some medium cooked shrimp. Gonna tear them up.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, man. I'm looking forward to. Although I do want to get into fly fishing. I bought all the gear for me and Levi at one point when we was going to Tennessee, and Levi still has all the fly fishing gear, just because I think it's cool. It's a cool way to fish. It's something different, you know. And I actually wasn't half bad at it. I mean, I didn't catch nothing, but as far as just out there practicing, kind of getting, you know, I'm definitely no expert by no means, but I could, it was getting to the point where I could put it where I wanted it before it was over with. So, I mean, that's half the battle.
Well, this is the place to learn, because, you know, you catch 40 or 50 trout and you get kind of bored. You start trying to fly fish to make it a little more challenging. You know, there's a lot of fly fishermen out there, but, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I've only been to this river like 2 or 3 times and ever caught less than 10 fish. I mean, every once in a while, you know, they're not biting, you know, but even then I caught limit, you know, so.
Yeah. What is the limit?
I think it's like 5 to keep, 5 per day per person.
Well,
5
there's
traps.
gonna be like 6 of us, so we should
Yeah,
be able to get quite a bit of
yeah,
fish.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's
And
not a ton of meat there on the trout, so I mean, I could
right.
probably eat 5 of them myself. So,
Most of the ones in this lake are only going to be about, about this long, about that
yeah.
big around. But there are some 19, 20 inch ones there. I've called them that big, but most of them are just a couple pound. Fun stuff.
Uh,
They fight. On an ultralight reel, they fight. They fight hard.
Lana says it's not the content that keeps me on your channels. It's you guys as good men that keep me watching. Well, thank you. We try. We're not perfect by no means, guys. We make mistakes and we slip up and, stuff like that. We try to be the best that we can be, but there's nobody out there perfect. I promise you that. But at the end of the day, we try to be men of our word, and we hold very true to our beliefs, and we try to help people and be as genuine as we possibly can. And at the end of the day, that's all you can ask out of somebody. And trust me, we screw up all the time and we learn from it all the time.
I was just watching Simple Life Reclaim today, and you know how you guys do lifestyle videos, right? You
Yeah.
may you may butcher some rabbits, you may mill some wood, you may fix a chimney. It's all building and doing that kind of stuff, but it's lifestyle. You're and I really want to be able to do that, but right now working 40, 50 hours a week, man, my videos are more specific. Cutting the field or fixing this. One of these days I want to do lifestyle videos, man. That's enjoyable. I really enjoy that.
And you'll get there. I definitely am one that knows all about your struggle. I mean, I worked full time and did full time YouTube for a long time. And just like you, my job was very demanding, very stressful, and there was a lot on my shoulders as far as responsibility goes. You got a very high responsible job that you got to be focused. You know what I mean? Just like me in the IT world. If I hit one wrong key, it's millions of dollars. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So and can shut down like crazy stuff. So I get it, man. It's hard. And I mean, I've always been amazed of the level of stuff that you put out with working full time, because it's a grind, man. I mean, me doing it full time now, granted, I definitely stepped up production and everything else once I went full time. This is like a three jobs in one,
Yeah.
But when you're doing full time, it's 3 jobs in one plus a career. So yeah, I
I
get it.
remember a year ago, you and Mel always called me the hardest working man on YouTube because I did 10 videos every week, 3 live streams and 7 videos every week for like 2 years while working 50 hours a week. And then last summer, I pretty much stopped YouTube for like 6 months, and
Yeah.
so now I'm back into it and everything, but I'm not doing 10 videos a week. I'm moderation.
Well, the lifestyle's coming. I mean, honestly, I kind of envy what you did this summer. You had a lot of fun this summer, man. You went
Yeah,
on a lot of amazing trips and stuff like that, and adventures. And you know me, I end every video with "Let's go on another adventure." People say I
yeah,
go a lot of places, which I don't agree. I don't go nowhere near enough places. But now that the summer's over, I don't wish working in that 100+ degree heat every day like I did this summer on nobody. Trust me. Uh, I put it in this summer, and Mike was there with me about 80% of it, until towards the end or whatever. So that boy right there put it in too. So he knows my struggle 100%. Um, man, nope. I don't wish that on nobody. Working it feels like 100 degrees outside all day, getting it, man. And then nah. So yeah, you did it right. Take the summer off, go on adventures, find
and
some water, and this fall and winter, start your projects.
oh yeah, no, I mean, Birdman Dan said, I make lifestyle videos with bees and honey, but you typically, it'd be a bee video or a honey video, which is not really lifestyle. It's part of my life, but like, whenever, this is funny, when Drifting Dreamers 5, they go to the auto parts store, they go to the laundromat, then they eat Mexican. And I'm sitting there watching every single second of that video going, I just watched Mike eat a tamale. What am I doing? You know, and I loved it. Mike, you're awesome, dude. You know, I want that. You know, like this last video I did where we went to the Buffalo River. Man, that was so fun exploring the cave and the waterfall. Or we missed the waterfall, but the little waterfall and then jumping off the cliffs. Dude, that's lifestyle. That's fun. That's ridge life right there. That's ridge life.
Yeah, I mean, with what we do, we get boxed in by certain people that expect us to just build, to just do this, to just do that. There's none of us in the family, none of us, that started YouTube to just do something like that. It was all about our lifestyle. It was our journey to try to get to a point in life where we're self-sustainable and we live a simpler life and all of that stuff, and to document it for future generations. I know that was my main thing, was for my great grandkids, when they hear a story about me, to be able to actually see it, you know, because I've heard stories about my great grandparents and stuff like that. And it's cool to hear the stories, but man, how cool would it be if you could actually sit there and watch them do it? You know what I mean? And even now that this has turned into a business and a career for me and all of that, that's still my primary. All this content that I'm putting out, I mean, my future generations are going to be able to be like, hey, look at my grandpa. Yeah, you know what I mean? Check that out. That joker was crazy.
Can you imagine Abraham and just and Serenity and Addie watching themselves on those 3 channels this past summer, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, going, man, that was me and that was my pawpaw, you know?
Yeah, and look how far it came from then. You know what I mean? That is one of the advantages that we have as creators. A lot of times, man, time flies, and then you're like, I can't even remember that. Well, we can go back and watch it. So
Glenn and Shannon Salty Life. And all this time, I thought Lifestyles was a condom brand you can get in a convenience store bathroom. I need a life.
Yeah. Never trust those.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was funny. That was good stuff.
Are you, David, LOL, fond of Tim and vice versa? Because you both act like it. I love this guy right here. That's my brother.
Brother from Double Mother.
You dang right. I'm fond of him. Me and Tim go way back, guys. I mean, years. Tim kind of, I went on one of his lives and stuff like that, and kind of started meeting Tim back when he used to do the Watch and Grows and stuff like that, and he coined me as his favorite new channel on YouTube or whatever. And
favorite new channel on YouTube. And matter of fact, we're like full circle now, because you were living in a camper in a property you were just getting ready to develop. Now here we are. You're like this giant YouTuber, and here I am living in a camper. Here I am living in a camper on some property I'm getting ready to develop. That's like full circle, man. Full circle.
Yeah, it's definitely part full circle, except for I'm the big YouTuber. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'll get there, but we still grinding. But yeah, Tim promoted me and showed me a lot of love back then. And man, I knew instantly, just by how much he gave back to the community and the type of guy that he was, that me and him was going to be friends. And if we ever got a chance to meet, then I knew me and him would hit it off. And not only did we get a chance to meet, but with all of the lifestyle changing that I made in my life, actually put me in place to be in close proximity to him. And I, like I said, we talk every day. I mean, he truly is my brother from another mother. I got a lot of respect for that guy right there. Trust me.
Thank you, brother, man.
And now I did get on up there with the YouTube a little bit or whatever, and now I get to return the favor. I get to put him out there and stuff, and kind of help him with his goal of retiring and stuff like that, because you never know what video or what it's going to do, or if it ever will happen, or if it does happen. You just got to keep putting out and working and see what happens.
That is 100% what this community, this family has done. you know, we've all been about 3 years now. And I remember Jeff was the giant channel in our group, Bobblehead Homestead. And Mel and Gary were about the same as me. You know, matter of fact, Mel and Gary, I had 500, they had 500. They had 1,000, I had 1,000. We would leapfrog. And then here comes David in the mix and Country Road Cure. And then Drew comes in, you know, and now, you know, Free Mississippi comes down in the mix. And we're all just feeding off each other, 100% helping each other out for zero expectation on return. We expect nothing in return.
Hey, speaking of that, our moderators, some of them have been with us from the beginning. Like Auntie Ann was my first moderator ever. She reached out to me, and Auntie Ann moderates for some pretty big channels, you know, and she reached out to me early on. I was like, I don't even know if I had 100 subscribers yet, and told me I was going to break YouTube one day, and asked me could she moderate for me. And all these years later, you know, there she is. Lala came shortly after that. And then Cindy, and then, you know, the moderators is a very big part of us as well. I mean, they literally do it just out of kindness and love for us. You know what I mean? And it's amazing.
Now, Brooke Burke says she followed me after the nasty jerky videos. Now, at that meetup, did you eat any of that nasty jerky? You were there for that, right? Uh-oh, we lost David. I'm pretty sure David was there. He is. Did you eat it? You ate some of that jerky at that meetup, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I ate all that nasty junk.
That was great, man. That was classic Ridge Life there, man. That was exactly. Yeah. I built my career on eating nasty stuff.
David said, I think going to the Oklahoma meetup was one of the best decisions in years. Oh, I'm glad you had fun, man. It was good meeting you too. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about meeting and expanding the community, and all of that it's just great. There's old Randall, howdy boys, and you too, Tim.
Hey, there's something funny just said, and I don't know if it was funny or not, but Mind Blown asked, why don't we shout out CNC? We shout out everybody that's a participant in our group. If you came over and helped me put a board up, if you've baptized me, if you've, you know, I've done CNC came over to the first Freedom Weekend, and man, we talked, we shouted each other out 1,000 times on my Tuesday night watch and grow. CNC was a matter of fact, CNC's first video was Tim's Ridge Life Big Wood Contest. So yeah, we've shouted them out 1,000 times. So there's the answer to that question.
And to be honest, guys, we can't shout out everybody. It's about being an active participant in the community.
In life, it's not just.
It's you know, I got, there's a million channels that I watch and all that other stuff. And that don't mean I can shout them out all the time. It's the ones that's directly involved with my life on a deep level.
That's like my good buddy Kevin from Lazy Pond Farm. You haven't probably heard me say Lazy Pond Farm in a long time. He really doesn't do much in the community on YouTube. He's not in my live streams. Me and him are still best buddies, though. I still talk to him all the time. But as far as the YouTube aspect of it, he's not really doing his channel that way. He's not really in the live streams, but he's still my brother. I still love him to death. So you just don't hear me say, hey, Kevin, Lazy Pond Farm all the time.
Yeah.
But I love him.
And trust me, guys, I never asked to be promoted or anything. That is not why I do what I do. I do what I do because I enjoy helping people. It's just what I do. You know what I mean? There's no rhyme or reason to it. If somebody needs help and I'm available to help, and you line up with the type of people that align with my beliefs and stuff like that, I'm gonna go out of my way to help you. You know, that's just the way that it is.
Here's the big thing. Did you ever ask me to use your koozie?
No.
Okay. Did I ever ask you to wear a Ridge Life shirt or a Ridge Life hat?
No.
I've given out Ridge Life shirts and hat to Wild Wonderful Off Grid, Stony Ridge Farmer, to Daniel Arms Family Homestead, and they wear them. I never asked them to wear them. They just did it out of the kindness of their hearts, and that's just kind of way some people are, you know.
Yeah. Alaska Last Frontier said, "Come on, Homesteading. I thought I saw you in Phoenix Airport yesterday. It took a few minutes to realize it wasn't you. Same height, mannerism, looked, everything. Man, that must have been a good-looking dude right there, boy.
Oh,
And
you know who that
okay.
was?
Huh?
I bet, was that John? Was that John from Cold Beer Ranch?
I mean, John's a lot taller than I am.
Dude, he's got barn dominium coming up. Have you seen any of that?
Yeah.
He's got this giant barn dominium coming up.
Yeah, I seen the thumbnail today with the steel beams and stuff. You know, that caught my attention.
So he's another one. You know, he's putting out videos sparse and in between. So we're really not talking about him too much until he puts the videos out. But he's got that barn dominium's coming along nicely. Love me some cold.
Lone Cowboy Adventure says, I watch and listen when I'm trucking. Sometimes I shake my head. Sometimes I laugh out loud. Sometimes I think this guy, David, is crazy. Yeah, that you just about got all the emotions. Yeah, things get crazy sometimes. It happens. Hey, believe it or not, though, this is the watered down version of me. The younger me was definitely crazy.
I would say the biggest thing about Dave and his success and his adaptability and ability to be fluid, because the man never has a set plan. He always has a game plan, and that's his motto, man. That's life.
Oh, that's facts. Tim asked me tonight about this live. Like, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? I'm like, what are you talking about? We're just going to go. You know what I mean? That's what we do. I keep it real, guys. The name of that my other channel, Come On Keeping It Real, it's legit. I try to keep it as real can get.
Now there's been a request. I got some honey, the Timifer honey, right? And I want to give some away. And I've had a couple of people say this, and I need to have people roast me. Like roasting Simple Life Reclaim and everything. I'm not a big giant channel like they are, but if I just love people roast me about Timifer, and then they could win a chance to get some honey. That'd be fun.
Well, we know they're not going to roast you about work, because
they can roast me about the lack of work.
The lack of work, for sure. Let's see.
The Dozer video, right? I mean, all you gotta do is say Dozer video, and I was like,
Randall says they are both crazy, but both hood peeps, regardless what Gary says. Yeah.
All the koozies were mailed out last week.
Betty Jean said, home now. Let's see here. I'm still waiting for my Ridge Life koozie, Tim. Cuddle in Texas.
All koozies were sent last week. As a matter of fact, the Ridge Life solo cup was sent out too.
David said, I follow a lot of channels, but there are channels that I look for specifically to make sure I watch. Doesn't mean I don't like the other channels, but there are ones that I relate to me. Exactly. Very well said. 100%.
And we have phases in our YouTube viewership too. Sometimes I watch a lot of honey bee videos. Sometimes I watch a lot of building videos, barn building, because that interests me right now. And you just go through these phases, and when you do that, you may or may not watch people as much.
Miss Cribe said, oops. She said, LOL, you are a daily reminder to follow your dreams. Exactly. That is something I preach daily on Come On Keeping It Real. Time is very precious, and you never know how much you got in the bank. And you don't know if you're promised tomorrow. And there's so many out there that says, I've always dreamed of doing that. You know what I mean? I've thought about it a lot over the years, and I don't want to be that person. I want to be the person that says, I did that, or I tried that, or, you know what I mean? And whenever I accomplish one, I'm going to set another one and keep pushing. You know what I mean? And you can't do it overnight unless you're lucky. You know what I mean? That's why I end everyone would say, take a small step closer to your dreams, because next thing you know, you're going to wake up one day, guys, and you're going to be there. You know what I mean? So that's why I always kind of put that message out, and also to be kind to people and do something nice for somebody.
T Mike D. I remember exactly what you're talking about. Send me another email, ridgelifemrf@gmail.com, T Mike D, and I will take care of you. Okay. I got very little, but I'm going to take care of you. Okay.
Christina said, David, very few people get to live their dreams. This is true. But if everybody took a small step towards their dreams, a lot more people would be able to live their dreams. Sometimes life happens, guys. I mean, y'all see, I show the good, the bad, the ugly out here. I mean, I'll take 10 steps forward and I will straight get sucker punched and knocked back 20. You know what I mean? But I'll get up,
Yeah.
I'll brush it off, and I'll take that next step. You know what I mean? It's just, and that's kind of what you got to do with it.
I never expected to go from living in a 5,000 square foot house to a 100 square foot camper trailer. Never would have guessed it.
I'm with you. I did that 3 years ago. I had a 3,800 square foot 2-story house with a big swimming pool on a golf course, and then ended up with 8 acres and a fifth wheel in Florida with no nothing. And then now I'm up here. So you never know.
Yep.
That's where the game plan comes in, guys, not the set plan.
And the difference between people that get down and the people that move forward is we're rolling with it. You know what I mean? We're going to make the best of this situation. We're going to have fun with it. We're going to improve our life, whether it's in a big house on a hill or whether it's in a camper down by the river. You know, we're going to
stay positive, stay positive and humble,
and surround ourselves with like-minded people that want to keep moving forward and love each other.
That was the key to my happiness, guys. The reason why I've done everything I've done in the last 3 years, I was chasing my happiness. I was not happy where I was at in life. I knew that the only one that could change that was me. And I took some risk and I bet on myself. I believe I'm a hard worker and I'm going to get up and go to work every day and I'll be all right no matter what. And I took a thing, but I surrounded myself with the people that I felt like I needed in my life to achieve what I was trying to achieve. And that alone made all the difference in happiness. It don't matter where I'm at. It don't matter if I'm going to come on a mountain or, you know, down there by the creek in a tent and not have nothing. But if I got people like SLR and Rich Life and Drifting Dreamers and Country Road Cure and Bobblehead and 3 Mississippi and all of my family around me and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm still happy. So
yeah. What is
amazing? Turned into a motivational line.
It really is.
See, that's the good thing about these rolling with.
What is amazing to me is I can go to almost any state in the mid-south to southwest and meet one of my YouTube friends. You know, on that Ridge Life Freedom Tour, I met 15 different channels around, 6 states. But I can go to South Carolina, I can go to North Carolina, I can go to Georgia, I can go to Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, Texas, and I've got a friend there that I can hang with, is like-minded, and I can move forward. It's amazing. It's amazing.
All right, let's see here. Where did I just see? Oh, Hunt and Holler Ranch said, went for our dreams and now living it as we work for it. Nice. My niece, Life with Mars, is in here. Said, proud of you, Uncle David. I see the happiness glow. Thank you very much. And Real Talk with SLR. I just talked about my fam right there. They're in here. Come on.
Whoa. Why they wanting to apologize to me for? Why are they apologizing to me?
I don't know. Who apologized?
I have no idea. Yeah, they have no reason to apologize to me. I know that.
Lone Country Cowboy said, I keep moving forward on my bike every day until I have to turn for home.
Yeah, someone asked, I think it might have been Cuddly texting or somebody asking if I was, when's my next motorcycle review video coming out? You know, I got that new CVO Harley Davidson, and guys, I got some big news. My reviews channel just got monetized, man. I'm up to $7 now, man. $7.
Big money. Big money. Real Talk said, I'm sorry, man. At the end of the video today, getting the rabbit meat, we never thanked you for the rabbits. So I think that's what they're talking about. They're sorry for.
Man, we all know better than that. We don't do that. We don't. No, there's zero expectations with anything we do within the family. We all know that. Zero. But you're welcome.
With what you, piggybacking off what you just said about, going to see people and stuff like that. I was actually just talking about that this weekend. That I truly feel like I can go anywhere in the US and really some of the places in the world. And if I was to get in a bind or broke down or something like that, I truly do believe that I could make a short video or a post on the community tab. And one of our community, if they was in the area, would help me. You know what I mean? And that is a great feeling just to have, people that truly
there, she may give you a truck.
yeah. Let's see here. So thank you again, brother, because I feel like a turd. That's for you.
No, you're good. You're good.
David, I watch you, SLR, CRC, and Drew and Bobblehead. You guys remind me of family. You're not related, but I see the love that you've been. When they're asked, I wish I have friends with that stuff. Yeah, we are family. And I'm going to tell you my honest opinion about it, guys. I truly feel that the family that you choose is just as strong as a bond as your blood family. Because one thing about it is you don't choose blood family. You're just born into it. Good, bad, or ugly, right? But with the type of family that we have created here, it's a choice to be a part of this family and to do the things necessary to be a part of this family, because being a part of this family is not just given. It's the person that you are that gives you the key to be in this family, right? And it's work. You have to be intentional, and it's not about for self-gain. It's about to help, and to put others, above yourself, and stuff like that. And that's what we all have in common. I knew I was going to love Drew before I even got here and met him the first time, just because of the young man that he is.
Man,
because Drew reminds me of the younger me. You know what I mean? Drew will go anywhere and help anybody. You know what I mean? And for no nothing on his own, he just go and help. And that's just the man that he is. And I had a ton of respect for Drew and knew that I was going to love Drew before I even met him the first time in person. And
Drew is exactly that way off camera as he is on camera. The dude is super genuine. Super.
And that's another thing about the core of us. That's something else that's the same all the way through. What you see on camera is who we are. It's just the good, the bad, the ugly. It's just what we believe. Just like I knew whenever I brought Mike and Lissa and the kids up here, I knew they was going to fit in with the family. I talked to all the family about them coming before I even invited them to actually come. You know what I mean? And I told them they're going to fit perfectly because of the type of people that they are. Because y'all see them do the exact same thing that we do. You know what I mean? Helping and just unselfishly just doing whatever they can to try to help whoever they can. MT Homestead member for 4 months. Come on, when the Eclipse Foreman wanted to say hi and let you know we love you both. And MT is a great example of that family, is the exact same way. And I knew I was going to love Big Mike and Terry when I met them. And sure enough, they instantly became family because they're the same way. They got a heart bigger than this state, guys. Y'all, they're great people. And Mike's funny. Mike is hilarious. Mike's sense of humor is off the charts.
I mean, the steaks they brought to the Freedom Weekend, dude. I mean, that was just like above and beyond, man. It was amazing. Amazing.
Thomas said, if anybody in the family ever needs help, I would be honored to help you all if I could. Well, thank you very much. Come on, Homesteading. I was homeless for 5 years and nobody from my mother's side of the family offered one hand of help. Yeah, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I got a pretty big family, and I'll be honest with you. I actually associate with about 30-40% of them. You know what I mean? For the same reason, because I'm not gonna associate with something I don't believe in. Period.
Yep.
You were right about Drew. Amen. Oh yeah, absolutely, Charlie. The Grady's, another one. We got a lot of them in here tonight. You know that just came onto the scene. They haven't been around a long time, but from the very first time I met them and spoke with them, and got to know them and all of that, I knew instantly. White Rock, same way. I met them at this
Oh man, I love them.
recent meetup.
Yep.
And there was just something about them.
Yeah.
And former military and stuff like that. That's huge on me. I greatly respect that, and just the type of people they are. And you can. I'm very good at reading people and if they're genuine about what they're saying or not. And I just got a really good vibe for them, and I was excited to actually get to know them better. And I just got the opportunity to hang out with them more. And yeah, they are as advertised. Trust me.
I think we're turning into a shout out fest here, aren't we, or what?
Yeah. Well, hey, there you go. But that's how it happens.
It is, exactly.
That's how it happens. It has
These
to
are
be
people
organic.
I love, Yeah.
It has to be organic. SLRs
it's like
real
let's
talk.
trade paint. Let's trade paint. We went to the Okie Homesteading Expo, and it was so hot. And Let's Trade Paint said, hey, we've got a cooler of water in the back of our truck in the parking lot. Throughout the day, SLR, CRC, you guys and the kids, go get as much water as you want. Those people are awesome.
Yeah. And the thing about that is guys, that's how a solid community is born. Yeah, it slowly grows. When all of this started, guys, it was just a couple of us. It was a small group, and it has grown into, just like SLR just said, how we have a big family. You know what I mean? And it's growing every single day.
Yeah.
And the key
was that
to be
Sherman Family Farm or something like that?
Yeah.
I remember meeting him. That dude's cool too.
And the key to get into that family is just be a genuine good person. You know what I mean? That's the only stipulation. Be intentional about being kind and giving and stuff like that, and do not expect anything in return.
No, that's almost a deal breaker right there.
No, that is a deal breaker with me. If
if
you come to me and you expect something from me in order to do something for me, you can count on right then that I've already made my opinion about the type of person that you are with me. And because I'm never going to go to you and expect something for me to help you. It's just, no, that don't work. Drew is genuine, one fine human. He acts like my brother-in-law, parentheses brother, that passed away 2 years ago. And the giving doesn't mean money. No, money is important. It makes the world go around, but money does not matter.
Does not make friendship at all.
I'm not impressed if you got $10 million or if you got $10. That's not going to dictate how I think about you in any kind of way. I'm going to base my opinion off you by the person that you are. Guaranteed.
Yep.
Let's see here. I can be a player and words of encouragement.
Someone talk about my blue eyes, asking if my girlfriend's still in here. I said, what about David's blue eyes, man? You ain't got the light. You got the light above you. You can't see those eyes, man.
Oh, mine just shine. I just need to open my eyes.
There you go. Right there. There they are, right there.
Trust me, them tractor beams are always on. Unless I'm in a relationship, then I gotta shut them off.
You gotta dial them back.
I gotta put the dims on. I gotta stop wearing grays and blues and go wear some red or something.
I got $7. That's right, Maggie. I'm rich. I got $7.
Is when I meet.
There's another good point right there. Someone says we have viewers that will step up in a heartbeat too. That you don't have to be a video creator. I mean, there's a lot of people that come in
to be part of this family. No, it has nothing to do with making a YouTube video.
No,
we got some viewers. We got some viewers in here like Auntie Ann, Lala, David, Paul. Big Wave. Big Wave's been with me from Florida days. And That's just what I seen on the screen, guys. I ain't calling
Yeah,
out everybody,
yeah.
but I mean, they're just as much family to me as the people that I'm around every day because they're solid, they're consistent, they're caring. It ain't never about anything. It's just about being good people. So yeah, the family is all of us. It's not just the creators. It's just that's our role in this community is to create. You know what I mean? And to kind of be a hub, like these lives are a hub for the community to come together. That's why I love doing these lives. Like right now, we got 791 people in here. And me and Tim's basically been talking and not even really paying a lot of attention to the chat tonight. But the chat is steady moving and grooving because the community is talking and swapping stories and going back and forth. And guys, that's what makes all of this so great. We are just a hub for the community to get together. So it's amazing. I love it.
And most,
Like I said,
and most importantly,
biggest, huh?
no, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The biggest shock for me, and I've said it from the beginning, and I'll say it now, it hasn't changed, is the community aspect of this thing. I never knew that about YouTube when I got into YouTube. I had no clue. Red 81 Camaro said, love the community. Nothing wrong with making money on YouTube. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with making money on YouTube because it's work, guys. It's a career. I work harder at this than I did my last job. I promise you. I put more hours in doing YouTube than I did as an IT manager, hands down. I mean, when you're doing this, you know, think about it. Hollywood and the stuff that we all watch on TV and Netflix and all that other stuff. They have producers. Look at all the credits. You know what I mean? That run after a video. All these people it takes to make a production. And here we are making productions 3, 4, 5 times a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And our credits roll by, boom, one person.
Yeah. I'm the producer, the director, the costume designer, the music, you know, the filmer, the actor, you know. All
Thanks,
of that.
well, LB, appreciate you.
Let's see here. Who goes live? I'm not used to doing it on Tuesday nights. Who goes live
after me is Southern Blessed Homestead, Mac
Oh,
and
nice.
Patty.
I love those guys too. I mean,
Mac and Patty's funny. They're fun.
Dude, he is a trip.
And he is just like that in real life, man.
Yeah.
His comments on my Facebook page. Oh man, I roll on his comments. Yeah,
I've been following them since Florida. Yeah. They are hilarious.
Mac and Patty are hilarious.
Let's see, Auntie Ann, you are exactly right. I must have missed what Auntie Ann said. Did y'all see David looking all yummy this morning with no shirt? Woohoo! Yeah, I went shirtless on y'all today. It happens every once in a while. I got to take advantage of it, guys. The weather's going to be changing here soon, and there ain't going to be no shirts. I promise you.
Yeah, you just saw my my kayaking and canoeing videos. You said, Tim's, I got to get into some of that action.
That's what it was?
That's what exactly.
It's just natural, Tim. I can't help it. I just subscribed to Ridge Life. Well, Al B said, I just subscribed to Ridge Life. Hello from Canada. Well, thank you very much. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, there's another one too that has came into the community, coming in is Junk Gems. They kind of came in through the Drifting Dreamers or whatever, and I really like those guys. And they're making moves to come up this way. So excited about that.
Altruistic Farmstead. What?
Yes.
Man.
Absolutely.
Man. Jen and Wiley. Oh, love them people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And man, now they're going to be right down the road.
Down the road from Bobblehead and Mel and Gary.
Yeah.
Country Road Cure.
And I can't wait. Like Bobblehead right now, Bobblehead's about to make the big move, right? Him and Drew and Lindsay and everybody's been over there working and getting it in. Big moves coming, and man, I can't wait to see the community come together and just like, whoosh, because it's always a good time when we all come together and do one of those group projects. So looking forward to it.
These people are having a lot of fun in these chats over here. Talk about thought I was wearing a fur coat, didn't know I was shirtless. Making fun of my chrome.
At least you'll be good for the winter. What happened to Roasting Tim and his wannabe blue tractor? Well, that competition died a long time ago.
Yeah,
T-
yeah, I
Tim
lost.
Tim put the white flag up to Uber a
Yeah, white
long time
flag.
ago.
Well, yeah, I pulled some hair out of my beard and waved it.
Yeah, I think Uber shut all of that down.
But coming soon, old Blue may be making a comeback. I got a bunch of trees I got to take down. I got a lot more work to do. So we'll see. That claw is fierce, man.
Let's see. All right, well, yeah, we're over our hour now. So
Oh
yes,
wow.
everybody, please go ahead and jump over there to Southern Blessed Homestead. Tell them that come on and Timifer sent you. And I hope everybody has an amazing night. We still got right at 800 people in here, guys. An amazing night. Thanks for jumping over on Tuesday Night Live with me. I'll be back next week at my normal scheduled time at 6 o'clock on Monday Central Time. Tim, brother, I love you. You're amazing, man. And I had a blast. But we're going to get out of here because I need to eat some groceries here soon. So till we see each other again, guys, come on. Hey, let's go on another adventure.